8:45 here at Indiana in the Morning. Indiana in the Morning presented by First Commonwealth Bank on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160. Time now for one of our interview segments presented by Marcus & Mack, voted Best Personal Injury Law Firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. It's a time for another one of our monthly school visits, and this time around it is the Penns Manor School District. And we've got a lot of young people who are here today, and we're starting off as, if you're watching us on Facebook Live, we are starting off with the elementary grade levels. And joining us right now, Mr. Matt Carney, who is the assistant principal at both the elementary and high schools. How are you doing today, Mr. Carney?
Good, Josh. Thanks for having us.
I'm glad that you were able to be here. Glad you brought these three people and two people, because one of them is now trying to hide. But it's okay. But Mr. Carney, maybe you can tell us about these fifth graders who have come by.
Sure. I have three fifth graders here today. I have Avery Brendelinger, I have Aiden McConnell, and I have Cooper Snyder. And they're going to talk to you today about what's going on at our school, at the elementary school, for the month of October.
All right, so I assume it's a lot going on, and you have some prepared things. So I'm going to go ahead and let the three of you take over for a little bit. Go ahead.
October is a busy month. It is National Bully Prevention Month. We learned about being an upstander, which is a person who sees someone being bullied and speaks up about what is going on. We learned 4 strategies to use when someone is being bullied: speak up, interrupt, be a buddy, and ask a teacher or adult. Later this month, we are having a presentation about cyberbullying from State Police Trooper Greenfield, and our guidance counselor, Mrs. Prebish, is organizing Red Ribbon Drug Awareness Week. We will conclude the month with our annual Halloween parade and pumpkin decorating contest.
Fifth grade also has a few special events going on. Last week, we had a speaker come talk to our class from Fort Ligonier, because this Friday, we're taking a field trip to Fort Ligonier. Mr. Galt talked about life in the colonial times and the French and Indian War. We learned how we have things in common with the colonial people, lived even though the times are different. We both have different types of technology to help us in daily life. For example, they use canteens, but we use reusable water bottles. We also talked about young George Washington. Our whole class was surprised to see him with reddish-brown hair.
He brought a lot of artifacts to share with us, and I got chosen to wear an officer's uniform. I was surprised by all the different layers of clothing. Stockings up past the knee, shoes that looked like dress shoes. They were not boots or sneakers, breeches, pants that came to the knee, and undershirt, vest, jacket, sash, or gouge around the neck, all topped off with a hat. Different soldiers in different uniforms and different hats. When I had all the parts of the uniform on, it was heavy and warm. I was glad not to have to wear it all day. We are excited for our field trip on Friday.
Wow, that sounds like great fun. Let's stay up here. Let's have all three of you back up here. Let's have you introduce yourselves first and foremost. So we'll start with the young lady. If you wouldn't mind stepping back up to the microphone. Now, what is your name again?
Avery Brendlinger.
Avery, and how old are you, Avery?
10.
And what's your favorite subject in school?
Art.
You like art class. Do you like working with painting or chalk or what?
I like all of it.
You like all of it. Excellent. And what do you want to be when you grow up?
A teacher.
You want to be a teacher? Do you want to teach art?
I don't know.
You don't know yet. Okay. Oh, hey, there's still a lot of time. Now, the young man in orange, you spoke second. What's your name, sir?
Aiden
Aiden. What your last name?
McConnell,
Aiden McConnell. And how old are you, sir?
10.
And what's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is science and social studies,
Science and social studies.
because we have them both in the same class.
Oh, okay. So it's a combined 2-in-1 type
Yeah.
of deal. Okay. Do you like the science side more or the social studies, or
I
evenly?
like them both evenly.
Evenly. Okay. And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be like a coder for something.
A coder, like computers?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Your name once again?
Cooper Snyder.
And Cooper, you had to wear all that gear. Oh, my gosh. It was pretty heavy and pretty warm, huh? But I bet you on a cold day in the winter, it probably would be pretty nice, wouldn't it?
Yep.
How old are you?
10.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an NBA player.
An NBA player. Okay. And what's your favorite subject in school right now?
Math.
You like math? Okay, excellent. So how far along in math are you? Because I think at the time of 5th grade, I had just conquered long division myself.
We're in like long division.
You're in long division as well? Excellent. All right. Well, Mr. Carney, I think you've got some great representatives, and I hope that their field trip goes well. I've been to Fort Ligonier myself. It is a great place. You're going to learn a lot there, so have fun there, all right?
Thanks, Josh.
All right, thank you. Now let's get our high schoolers in. And Mrs. Dolges is here. How you doing, friend?
I am great. How are you?
Doing excellent. So we have two representatives here from the senior class. You were telling me off mic, and
Yes.
these young ladies are.
We have Kylie Coy and Morgan Hill, and they're going to talk about SAD and our Red Ribbon Week.
All right. So raise your hand, Kylie. Thank you. All right. I'll let the other lady take the other mic there. So Red Ribbon Week, a great tradition, I think, in the schools at not just Penns Manor, but all across the Indiana County area. Of course, I remember them back in my days. You always had the red ribbon. The teachers always made sure that you wore it every single day. But it's more than about just wearing the red ribbon. It's about what that represents.
Yeah, Red Ribbon Week is about informing students of the dangers that drug and alcohol can can affect them.
Okay. We'll go over to you, and maybe you can tell us some of the things that are going on with Red Ribbon Week.
We do a lot of theme days throughout the week to help spread awareness and get students involved. A good example is our sports day. It's Team Up Against Drugs, where students wear like sportswear. We also do presentations throughout the months. Yeah, I think it's all throughout the months to help spread.
It's throughout the week.
Throughout
Throughout the week.
Okay.
It's from Armstrong, Indiana, Clarion Drug and Alcohol Commission.
Let's get you a little closer to the
sorry.
microphone, please. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. So from the Armstrong, Indiana Clarion Drug and Alcohol Commission, these presentations.
Yeah, there's 3 presentations. Someone's coming in to talk to 6th and 7th grade about gateway drugs. 9th and 10th grade are getting talked about the power of youth, which is like peer pressure. And then 10th, 11th, and 12th it's a program called RECT.
And I got to tell you, the peer pressure is definitely probably for me anyway, from what I've seen in my experiences, peer pressure is probably the most important topic of them all, because you want to feel like you're the cool kid doing it, but you got to realize that drugs aren't cool. Definitely. So, are you two organizing this as part of SAD?
Yeah, we're both helping. She's Kylie is the president and I'm the vice president. So
Excellent. So, what's it like working on this project? Either one of you can answer. Is it fun? Is it
it's
stressful?
fun.
yeah, it's pretty fun. We get everyone's opinion and we like to get everyone involved and do what everyone likes. So I mean, it's not really stressful as long as we have everyone's opinion.
All right, excellent. So, what are going to be the theme days this year for Red Ribbon Week?
Monday is America Monday. So we're saying, like, be a good American, don't do drugs.
Right.
Tuesday is Tropical Tuesday.
Yep.
So, like,
Yeah. Not doing drugs is like a day at the beach.
Yes,
sure.
exactly.
Okay, there you go. I'm helping you out there.
Yes.
Wednesday we're doing Adam Sandler Day.
Adam Sandler Day.
Yes.
Okay, so we're thinking Happy Gilmore and Billy
Yeah.
Madison,
Yeah.
Longest Yard, all those types of
Yeah.
things.
We're saying be a grown up, don't do drugs.
Yeah. Okay.
He's an idol.
Yeah.
Okay. Thursday.
Thursday's a mix up between Too Cool for Don't Be Drugs, where you wear like sunglasses or something like that, and it's also our Ghost Out Day, which is where we feature different events throughout the day, where we say like
It's sort of like mock accidents. So someone comes over the intercom and we say that a student was killed, like in an accident with a drunk driver, and then we take the student out of class and they can't talk for the rest of the day. So like, it's,
gosh.
it's kind of morbid, but it's supposed to.
It drives the point home.
It's yeah.
Okay. And Friday.
that's our
Is that the sports day
Yeah,
that you were
Team Up
talking
Against
about?
Drugs,
Okay,
yeah.
excellent. And when is Red Ribbon Week this year?
The 24th through 28th of October.
Excellent. So let's get to know you each once again. I'm sorry, introduce yourself once again to our audience. Kylie, and last name?
Coy.
Kylie Coy. And have you got your college plans all set up yet?
I have my major picked up and don't know where I'm going yet.
Okay, what do you want to major in?
Communications.
Oh, okay. So are you thinking of broadcasting journalism, or are you thinking more along another branch?
I was thinking more like video editing and stuff.
Okay, all right. There's still some there for that. And your name once again?
I'm Morgan Hill.
And Morgan, have you picked out your college or have you picked out your major yet?
I don't have an exact college. I'm thinking maybe something like UPJ along like Penn or Pitt lines. I'm planning to go for chemical engineering, I'm thinking.
Okay. Excellent. Still both a very viable fields. So I think you're going to have your pick, both of you, whenever it comes to selecting colleges. But best of luck to you on that particular journey. Thank you again for coming in. Mrs. Dolges, wow. These kids are really tackling some pretty strong topics with Red Ribbon Week and with SAD. And I'm assuming that they're part of a SAD club that's over there?
Yes, we have a lot of different clubs at the high school. One of them is SAD. Their advisor, Mrs. Donatelli, is also one of our school counselors. Mrs. Donatelli works with all the kids, and they plan different activities. They do a lot of different things throughout the school year. For example, the younger ones had mentioned our Halloween parade.
Yeah.
And we changed that a couple years ago due to COVID.
Yeah.
But it has really been a fun experience where when COVID hit, the parents used to come and watch the parade outside.
Yeah.
But when COVID hit, we decided to have them march through the high school. And this year, Mrs. Zeglin is going to have the students, if the weather permits, march outside and then come in and march through the high school. But the high school's a lot of fun. We do a door decorating contest, so all the classroom doors are decorated for the holidays. And then all the different student groups dress up as a theme, and they pass out candy to all the kids. And we have the students spread the whole way through the high school, and the little ones parade through the whole high school and get candy treats the whole way through.
Now, will that be put on YouTube once again, like it was in previous years?
Yes, it will be live streamed. And like we said, if the weather permits, they will do a march outside and then back into the building and then parade through the high school.
All right.
It's a lot of fun.
Good. Well, we're right at the mark. But thanks again for bringing these great student representatives from Penns Manor School District, both Mrs. Dolges and Mr. Carney. Thank you again, and we wish you nothing but the best. And I hope you guys have a lot of fun at school today. Go take a test or something, as Todd will say.
Thank you.
This is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank on WCCS.